Hey everyone, Devin here with Auto Journey, and I wanted to take a second to help you with something that I was struggling with and that I could not find any information online with how to do it. So, quick recap. We are currently sitting in my 2005 Ford Mustang because I am testing a cheap Android head unit that I bought off Amazon. It was only 80 bucks, so I really wanted to see what you got for that $80. Well, in the process of installing it, I came across a problem. Right here next to me is a Shelby GT500 steering wheel from like a 2013 or 2014 Mustang that I installed not only for the looks but also the functionality. It actually has audio steering controls that the 2005 to 2009 Mustangs did not have. So in order to get these buttons to function, you have to use a steering wheel control module. So previously, before installing this cheap Android head unit, I had a JVC. And in the back of the JVC, it had a blue and yellow wire that was called steering wheel control. So you took the blue and yellow wire from the JVC head unit and you plugged it into the back of the steering wheel control module. So it was just the one wire from the JVC and the one wire from the module, and it was a perfect connection, no issues, everything worked as expected. However, it's a different case with the Android head unit. In the back of the Android head unit, you only have two things. You have a key 1 and a key 2 wire. In some head units, this may be called SWC1 and SWC2. Well, when you try to hook one of those up to the blue and yellow, it doesn't work. With the Android head units, it's a little bit different from your name brand head units like Pioneer, Alpine, JVC, something like that. They actually learn the button presses from the steering wheel. It doesn't automatically know what the button presses are, so you have to teach it. Well, when I hooked up the blue and yellow wire from the module to the key 1 in the back of the head unit, when I was registering the different button presses, they were registering as the same button. So if you can't use the blue and yellow wire from the back of the steering wheel control module, the only other option is a male 3.5mm adapter. It looks just like a headphone jack. Well, the Android head unit doesn't have that. Like I mentioned, it only has those two wires. So what I did is I actually took that 3.5mm adapter and I cut off the head of it, and that gave me 3 wires. I took those 3 wires and I connected them to my one key 1, and guess what? All the buttons are functioning as expected. My volume up, volume down, I'm able to go into the Android head unit and program the different functionalities. So just remember, if you're in the same situation where you're trying to install an Android head unit to a steering wheel control module and it's not working, you don't have that blue and yellow option, and you don't have a female 3.5mm jack in the back of your head unit, just cut off that 3.5mm jack. You'll expose the 3 wires, assuming that yours is similar to mine, which is the iDatalink Maestro SW, and you'll be able to connect those to your key 1, and that you should be good to go. As I mentioned, I'm reviewing this cheap Android head unit, so if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. It was only 80 bucks, and so far I'm actually pretty impressed. If you found this information helpful, go ahead and give this video a like, guys. It really helps out the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.